Do you want to see what happens when you drop everything except 30 push-ups a day for a whole month? You'll be shocked by how much your body changes. Maybe more than you'd expect. Imagine waking up tomorrow, doing 30 push-ups, and then doing nothing more for strength training all month. No fancy gym, no heavy weights, no complicated routines, just 30 push-ups every single day. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through what scientists, trainers, and real people have discovered happens when you follow this challenge. You'll hear about your muscles, your energy levels, even your mental state. And by the end, you'll know whether this is something worth doing, or whether it's setting yourself up for problems. What exactly are push-ups doing? Before we start the 30-a-day experiment, here's a quick primer. Push-ups are a body weight exercise, which means you're using your own mass to build strength. They target the chest, pectoralis major, shoulders, deltoids, triceps, and engage your core and even lower back to stabilize. Do enough, and they can help posture, upper body strength, and muscular endurance. Now, let's picture day 1. You drop down for 30 push-ups. If you're not used to that many, maybe you shake, maybe you struggle near the end. But you finish. Next day, same thing. Day after, same. And so on for 30 days. Here are the main areas we'll track: muscle size and strength, endurance, metabolism, fat loss, posture and injury risk, energy and mood. Muscle size and strength. In the first week, your muscles will likely feel sore. That's micro tears forming, which heal and grow back stronger. If you've never done many push-ups, by week 2, you'll probably notice you can do them more easily, with less shaking. But are you going to build huge pecs or gigantic arms doing just 30 a day? Probably not massive hypertrophy, because for major muscle growth, most studies show you need progressive overload, adding more weight or resistance over time. Still, for many people, doing 30 intensified push-ups, slow, controlled, full range, will add noticeable tone. Endurance. This is where the gains will be clearer. Your muscular endurance, your ability to repeat an activity many times, will increase. By mid-month, 30 push-ups won't feel like much. If you test yourself, you might go for 20 more and find you easily hit 50 in one set. Metabolism and fat loss. Push-ups burn calories, but not an enormous amount. A 150 layperson doing 30 push-ups might burn maybe 10 to 15 calories depending on speed and rest. That's small. But the strength you build helps raise basal metabolic rate slightly. More muscle equals more calories burned at rest. Also, doing push-ups can motivate you to make better food choices or move more through the day. If you don't change diet or activity, fat loss will be modest. Posture and injury risk. If you do push-ups with good form, palms under shoulders, core tight, body straight, you'll improve posture, engage core, strengthen shoulder stabilizers. But if you do them badly, you could hurt shoulders, wrists, or lower back. Doing them every single day without rest increases risk of overuse injuries, especially for beginners. Muscles, tendons, ligaments need rest. Energy, mood, and mental effects. Exercise boosts endorphins, improves mood, reduces stress. Doing something daily gives a psychological boost. You'll feel disciplined, proud, mentally tougher. Also expect better sleep. Now here's the twist. Doing 30 push-ups every single day sounds simple, but it sets up several challenges. What about rest? What about plateaus? What about the fact that 30 may be easy after a week and not push you anymore? And what about injuries from overworking the same muscles without variation? If you want real change, these challenges matter. Let me break down what people who tried this for 30 days, or 4 weeks, often report. I talked to a few fitness forum users. I checked small studies, and I tracked what happens if you follow this strictly. Week 1. Big pain, big surprise. In the first few days, expect muscle soreness. Delts, pecs, triceps will protest. Your form might falter early, but already arms may feel tighter. Some might notice a little pump, temporary swelling, after push-ups. Motivation is high. You're excited. Week 2. Adapting. The soreness eases. Push-ups feel smoother, less taxing. Maybe you feel proud. Some notice minor visible changes. Chest more full, shoulders more defined. If you take a before photo, you might see slight difference. More importantly, endurance increases. You don't feel as wiped. Week 3. Plateau starts creeping. Now 30 push-ups are easy. That means you're not pushing muscle growth as much. You might feel less progress. Strength gains slow. Also, risk of overuse. Joints may act up, wrists or shoulders. If you're not warming up, not doing rest or variation, small injuries might show up. Week 4. Mental test and visible changes. Toward the end, the easy 30 often feel too light. You might challenge yourself by slowing them down, increasing range, or doing variants. Wide, diamond, incline, decline. By day 30, you'll likely see modest muscle tone. Chest more defined, arms firmer, core tighter. You might also have a better posture, feel more solid in your upper body. Real numbers. One small study showed that doing push-ups multiple times per week, but with rest, increased upper body strength by 15 to 25% over 8 weeks. With daily push-ups, the first month might produce 5 to 15% improvements in beginners. Endurance. Maybe you go from 20 push-ups in one set to 40-60 by the end if you push past 30. Fat loss? Maybe 1-3 pounds, 0.5 to 1.5 kilograms if diet is moderate. More if you adjust calories. Here's the defining moment. Once you hit around day 20 to 25, this is where most people hit the fork in the road. You'll either settle into comfortable mediocrity, 30 push-ups is easy, you barely feel anything, or you decide to level up, change the type of push-up, slow down, add pauses, add volume, or even rest days. This decision determines whether you keep growing or stagnate. If you push past comfort, say you try diamond push-ups or slow negatives, taking 3 seconds down, or do explosive push-ups, you reignite growth. If you don't, your body adapts and visible changes taper off. Also, mental game. By day 30, you either feel conquering something small but big, or maybe you feel disappointed you didn't get the big six-pack abs fantasies. Most of the value is in the journey, consistency, discipline, strengthening your mindset. So after 30 days of 30 push-ups a day, here's what you will see. Better posture, more endurance, slightly firmer chest, arms, some toning, boosted mood, maybe a little fat loss. What you won't see is huge mass gains or dramatic transformations, unless you were a total beginner and combine this with better diet and rest. You'll also learn something valuable. Consistency beats perfection. And you'll probably realize that growth doesn't happen only from big, fancy routines. It can begin with small daily habits. If you do this, do it smart. Warm up, keep perfect form, rest if you get pain, vary the push-ups to avoid plateaus, possibly combine with some other activity if you want broader gains. If this helped you feel even 1% better, go ahead and hit that like button, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more simple ways to upgrade your life every day.